Let's be honest for a moment. She didn't just change overnight. It wasn't one argument, one bad day. The world changed her. Think about it. Every ad she sees, every song she hears on the radio, every influencer she follows on Instagram, they're all whispering the same seductive message into her ear. You deserve more. You can do so much better. You don't really need him. And slowly, insidiously, just like that, she starts to believe it. Not in her heart, not in the core of who she is, but in her programming, the script society has written for her. You start to notice the small things first, the growing distance between you, the constant, almost obsessive scrolling on her phone, the sudden fascination with buzzwords like self-love, setting boundaries, and finding herself. When you ask what's going on, she tells you she's just growing or evolving. But deep down, you can't shake the feeling that something is fundamentally off. It doesn't feel like growth. It feels like a departure. What you're witnessing isn't some act of rebellion or personal awakening. It's reprogramming. Our modern culture is actively teaching women that true fulfillment doesn't come from deep, meaningful connection with a partner. It comes from external attention. It's a subtle but powerful shift. The validation economy has stealthily replaced genuine emotional intimacy. Every like on her post, every DM from a stranger, every fleeting compliment she receives online, these are all tiny dopamine hits, and they can feel more potent and addictive than the steady, quiet comfort of real love ever could. And here's the difficult part to accept. It's not entirely her fault. We live in a society that profits from disconnection. It's a business model. Because disconnected, lonely people buy more things. They crave more experiences. They are constantly trying to fill an inner void with material possessions, fleeting pleasures, and external validation, not with people. Look around. From the glossy pages of magazines to the latest viral TikTok trends, the underlying narrative is always the same. Freedom means leaving your partner. Empowerment means emotional detachment. But here's the trap. Freedom without meaning, without connection, eventually becomes a profound and hollow emptiness. This isn't just a one-sided issue either. The cultural script has lines for everyone. Men are told to man up, to suppress their emotions and just provide. Women are told to level up, to constantly seek a better option and never settle. And where does this leave us? Both genders often end up alone, endlessly scrolling on their phones, searching for something they can't quite name, all while pretending to be happy and fulfilled in their supposed independence. This is the great cultural trap of our time. It is a system meticulously built to make both men and women believe that love is a form of weakness, that genuine connection is a form of control, that unwavering devotion is a form of slavery. And the hard truth is, you can't compete with the entire world. You can't out-give an algorithm designed to keep her hooked. You can't out-love a culture that actively rewards and celebrates detachment. So you sit there, replaying everything in your mind, wondering where it all went so terribly wrong. You feel like you did everything right. You provided for her. You protected her. You were loyal and committed. But it feels like she's no longer yours. She belongs to the culture now. And here's the most tragic part, the truth that almost no one talks about. She doesn't even realize what's happening. Because when you've been successfully programmed, you genuinely believe that every decision, every new belief is your own choice. You think you're acting out of free will, when in reality, you're just following a script that was handed to you. But here is where the power shifts back to you. Awareness is your first and most powerful weapon. Once you see the game for what it is, you stop being a pawn in it. You're no longer its victim. This is the moment you stop chasing external validation and start valuing your own internal truth. You stop trying to fix her, to deprogram her, and you start fortifying yourself. Because the world doesn't need another broken man trying to save a woman who doesn't want to be saved. What it desperately needs are men who can see through the illusion, who can recognize the cultural programming, and who remain grounded in their own reality and principles. The cultural trigger may have changed her, but it does not have to destroy you. You have a choice in how you respond. So, be the man who doesn't beg for love, but who commands respect through his actions and his integrity. Be the man who doesn't chase, but who attracts, by building a life of purpose, strength, and authenticity. Because in a world where everyone is putting on a performance, being your true, authentic self is the ultimate act of rebellion. So, the next time you see her drifting away, being pulled by the currents of culture, don't chase after her. Observe. Understand what's happening. And remember this. The world may have programmed her, but you still have complete control over your own code. You get to decide who you are and what you stand for. Thank you for watching. If this message resonated with you, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Let's continue the conversation in the comments below. Stay strong.